Well, hi. Hi. I'm bored. So we're going to do Lego today. Because I can. Hi, Dorina. There you go. You're making croutons? Are you going to share with the group? By the way, I can only read chat when I look at it. So it makes sense, right? I'm bored. It's hot out, so I don't want to be out cutting grass. It's gross. Outside. It's gross. Outside is gross. Let's see if I can do... Figure it out, Reed. It's July 5th. Nothing's going on today. I don't know. I'm bored. And I have builds to catch up on. And things to adjust. Oh, thanks, Jenny. All four of you are here. See, I'm not the only one that's bored. Kind of bored. Not really bored. I take it, Jenny, are you guys in the parks today, going to the parks today at all? Or are you not from going last night? I don't know, it's an experiment again. I just like goofing off with this whole live streaming thing. Something different. Mandy's working a puzzle in the other room. If you guys behave, I'll go show you the puzzle after a while. Ooh, 6. Ah, you're on your way to the parks. Dare I ask which park we are attending today? Or is it a secret? Because I really enjoyed the video this morning. I really liked the Lily perspective when you guys first got there. Like the fast forward Lily cam. That was awesome. I loved it. Let's do something not distracting on the screen for my own sanity. You know what? Well, yeah, last night was a lot of fun, by the way. Thanks for doing that. Hi, Lily's Life. Lily. You're not allowed to have any fun in the parks without Mandy and I, just saying. Because we're stuck here. Well, we're not stuck here, but we're here. Hi, Debbie. Ooh, no. I think the Reds are playing. I can't remember what time they play today. Eventually, I might actually tell you what I'm building. Right. Yes, that was awesome, Jen. I love that whole perspective, especially in the fast forward. It was hilarious. That's fun stuff. I don't know. Like I said, this is just a goofball kind of thing. Goofing off. Something to do. I can get the movie up that I want. Start there. Let's do this. Let's try something here. Oop, didn't want to do that. And I don't really care if it is. So there's that. But this is a small build today. But it fits with my collection. It's Star Wars based. So there's that. But what's everybody else doing today besides watching me not watch baseball yet? So yes, she's working on Hogwarts. She hasn't touched it in, I don't know, a minute. All my accoutrement here. This is for when my thumbs start to hurt from the arthritis. It does the job. This is from the Helmet series. So I'll let you guys figure out which one it is. It's going to probably be mint because this is bag one. Bags one. There's 2 bags to it. And I cheat. Now I use the digital book instead of the regular book because it's just easier that way. But like I said, it's like what, 2:30 and it's already well over 90 degrees out there today, so the back 9, as I call it, on the property can wait. Maybe I'll get up tomorrow morning and do it. I just wasn't feeling it today. We stayed up late last night with the fireworks and everything around here. They went off till, oh, correct me if I'm wrong, Mandy, but it was pretty late. And Tana was shaking, like shaking. He was shaking and baking last night. There was a couple loud ones that went off well after we went upstairs to bed. And he was right between our heads. But he does okay. He does all right. And it's only for, at least where we are now, it's only for a couple of nights. So I'm not really too worried about it. Hey George, how are you? Is that too much glare? It's like, any big plans for anybody today besides the Lily's Life crew going to the parks? I don't remember which park you said you guys were going to. And I wasn't sure you guys were good today after being there last night. Well, I'm not socked either. That's like saying when we're down there, oh, we're going to take a day off, and 4 straight days later. thumbs were a little sore yesterday, so. Oh, that's always fun, George. That's like adult Lego. Thumbs are still sore. It's an interesting series there. I don't know. Like I said, it's goofing off and it's not cutting grass, so I'm sorry to disappoint. See? Perfect example. Thumbs are already cropping out. They do that. Well, Debbie, your days are all goofed up because you're superhuman on the old YouTubes there. We all love your dedication, that's for sure. You are a machine. Without you, I don't know how we would function over on Pete's channel. You are super importante. And we love you for it. You're awesome. What time are Pete's games, the two games today? He's doing the Orioles today, isn't he? Isn't he? We'll see how long this takes us to do. Well, it's from the heart, Debbie. I think you know how we all feel about you. You're the best. The absolute best, and I know Mandy will second that every day of the week. I'm gonna do that twice, right? Berg. Okay. Well, I'll be off way before 4 o'clock. I watched part of Mouse Talk this morning. They were at Magic early. And, of course, Doug. I watched Doug this morning. I love Coffee Talk. Guys, check out Zippity Doo Doug, Mouse Talk, Pete McDevitt. I mean, y'all, pretty much everybody in here watches all those folks anyway, so. Which is good. It's a good group. I love this community. And of course, Lily's Life. That goes without saying. I know everybody here subscribed to Lily. Because she is amazing. That's the bad part about these helmet builds sometimes is all the little pieces. I have 3 helmets to build, and then some others. I got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets down there to build, and jeez, I don't even know. There's a ton in my cabinet down there. It's a couple there. Yeah, I didn't expect a big crowd today. That's good, Dad. Sorry, I had to text my dad back. Ah. Oh, what is not lined up? That's okay, there we go. There we go. Miss that one. Bag one done. I was wondering when you were going to chime in there, sweetheart. Riveting stuff. I mean, what do you want for a Saturday afternoon? I don't have Disney down the street. And frankly, like I said at the beginning of the stream, it's too doggone hot to be out there cutting grass today. I might get up and do that tomorrow, but I don't know. We'll see. It's supposed to be pretty wretched again tomorrow. In storms at some point here. I don't know when, but... Well, that's part of the fun. You gotta figure it out. Sorting. What did you see? Ah! Let's chat. $11, dear. 11. Not counting this one. Show us a close-up of what you finished. These eyes aren't as good as they used to be. Okay, hold on. go. That's your hint. It is not SpongeBob SquarePants. It's Star Wars related. Dare I say too much? So I've noticed about a lot of Star Wars builds, the interior always have like where they call colorful bricks. The greens and yellows, the pink or purple, whatever you want to call it. It's pink to me, but fuchsia. Oh. Ooh. Ow. Sometimes the fingers don't work anymore. See, I always say I'm not going to sort the parts. And then as I sit here and build, I end up sorting parts. Sorting parts just takes too much time sometimes. There it is. Yes, Monorail Molly. Hi, Jen. And yes, that's my whole theory today, is it's way too hot to be outside. Even cutting grass on a tractor. Although the parts I have left to cut are somewhat shaded. Stickers. I hate those stickers. Stupid stickers. I know other people do Lego too online, but yeah, I have more than they do. No, I don't. I watch several Lego creators that the one guy is in Canada and he has an entire building full of Lego. A whole city that's just massive. And a Star Wars collection that makes mine look pathetic. But he's also a full-time YouTuber doing Lego and also part of the, I can't remember what it's called, the Lego creator thing. There's an acronym for it, I can't think of it. But anyway, he gets a lot of Lego for free, which I'm very jelly of that. I have other words for the stickers, but this is family friendly, so to say. can't they see? There's not even that many stickers. Print the daggone things. See, what I need to do is do this and have Kenny J in the background making fun of me the whole time, because that would be funnier. And he would enjoy it. But alas, he's on his way to Disney, so you're out of luck, bud. If you're still listening, if you guys aren't already there. This series has been interesting as far as builds are concerned. Not very hard to build, but there's a lot of little tiny detail that if you don't catch it, you'll catch it later and you'll be like, what was I doing? Why didn't I catch that the first time? There you are. I do. T-Rex is up behind me. Anybody's watched one of the streams or seen me on a stream has seen him. But I do have more to go with him. I have just I made a big order. Double VIP points weekend a couple weeks ago. So I have the T-Rex skull with the footprint and Triceratops skull with, well, he doesn't come with a footprint, but yeah, those will look cool on either side of the T-Rex up on the shelf way up top back there. And yeah, like you're gonna build it. I'm not even gonna try and get the jaw set in this amount of space there. And yeah, we all know that you're never gonna build it, so I get to build that too. And then I don't know if I'm buying anything in. This was a June buy. The end of June, right? I don't think I'm buying a large order in July because there's really, I mean, I have a whole list of things I still need to, need one. Oh Lord, it's raining. Well, now you have something to do while it's raining, bud. You can sit and watch me. It's way more entertaining than Disney, right? Oh, I hate stickers. Lego, you're listening. Print the stuff. Man. So a lot of times I'll have Mandy come in here and do the stickers for me because she can see better than I can. Not today. I'm forging on without her. Well, I mean, she's in the other room. Yeah, it's not too bad. Square stud. Yes, we have a upcoming project that I suckered Mandy and he let me buy the parts for. And I'm going to do this. Probably screwed up. Hi, Lucinda! So I have Maul, Vader, and Kylo. And if you combine the three of these together, you make a long, well, you'd be vertical Darth Vader. So, no, I'm never going to get this camera back to where it was. How's that look? Does that look all right? But I'm ordering parts for that a little bit at a time. This is just part of the parts. I have in this drawer. I'll show you in a second. So these are all studs, smooth studs, tiles actually. There's no. And that's about half of what we need to complete the large stock figure. Plus I have a whole giant one of the silly heads over there full of actually like plate and brick that are the backing for the tiles here. But that is going to be Manny's project probably over the winter. Uh-oh. Dogs are barking. There's somebody at the front door. Who's at the front door? Well, that was George. That's all. That's all Tina and Dame right there with that. I don't know how I'd let them sucker me into doing that, but I did. It's fun. We have a good time with it. They're characters. How's that? The view all right? Oh yeah. All parts, and I have the whole wall over here of parts. Actually, from these three drawers, these, and this whole little one over here, which is the same as this. And then I have two large bins down there and a whole other case down here on the bookcase is all the Imperial Star Destroyer that I took apart because I literally don't have a place to put it. And the one place I did have it, y'all have met Chewy, my favorite cat in the house. I like to say he outranks everyone else in the house. And I do mean everyone. And he, one Sunday morning about, I don't know, like a year or two ago, he jumped up on the cabinet out in the living room where I had the Star Destroyer. And it's basically hollow on the inside. And it's a somewhat delicate build. And he collapsed the whole thing. And I just got fed up with it because I don't have a so-called safe space to put it at the moment. And so I tore it down and I'm storing it to be reassembled at a later date. That build alone took me better part of a week. That's when I was still working full time. Come home every night, work on that. Since I obviously love Lego. Always have since I was a kid. And then you throw Star Wars in on top of that, man. They make their money off of me every year, I'll tell you that much. But everybody's got to have a hobby. And this is mine. One of mine. And I enjoy it. I love my collection. I don't know. Just, it's relaxing to me. It's soothing to build. You know, since my life's so hectic and everything. Okay, hold on. Got to step ahead here. I think it's the same color. Pain in the butt sometimes. SiriusXM. He's barking at. He barks a lot. That's Big Dog. That's Rex barking. Of course, he barks at the air when it blows too much. Hey, Reed. 52 heads of garlic. Hey, send some of that to Cincinnati. And you can properly pick on me. I wouldn't expect anything less, Reed. I really wouldn't. That's what's so fun about this community, this group. It's always fun. Interesting. Usually it's fairly similar. Oh, okay. No. Stupid stickers. I can do that, Jenny. Without a doubt. I just didn't turn it on today. Oh. Where'd that come from? No, that's not right. It's a foreign concept. Somebody actually requesting Rush. Where's Keith at? Actually listening to them the other day. Shocker. I know. Besides, this is, they got a good variety of stuff on this channel. I like a lot of different kinds of music. Rush is definitely my favorite band by far. I lost count how many times I've actually seen them live before Neil died, the drummer, back in 2020. But Cool. Only 3 stickers left. Sweet. Well, it's off a little bit, but I don't care. You're probably not wrong, Jen. Okay, fine. I'm never going to turn down Rush. Oop. Yes, quite a bit, Reed. For the, as they call it, the big Darth Vader Lego art, if you will. I haven't ordered anything from Bricklink recently. I might have to. I'm not gonna take it off the wall, but the Sith art that I have, there's squares on the back plate that are, well, I know that's not square, but it's square, whatever. I just did that. There we go. Lost track. I'm buying most of the parts on Lego, the Lego website right now, because it's, for the parts I'm buying, it's fairly cheap to do so, and they're still available. And a lot of times on Bricklink, they will upcharge, because they're trying to make, those guys are trying, everybody on there is trying to make money. You probably already know this if you know about Bricklink. But I have bought off Bricklink before. I had to replace on the Death Star that I have behind me. There's a, the main weapon dish. It has the yes. Who are we letting in? Or did you come to say hi? Oh, what's this for?
Use it as an example.
I don't need it. No, take this. I don't want to. Manny wanted to show off some of her art.
No.
See, it's Mickey.
No, Minnie.
Oh, whatever, same thing. Yeah, okay, can anybody tell that it's Mickey or Minnie from this point of view? I didn't think so. Anyway, these plates on the back. These, I think Lego still sells them. They're still listed on the website. But if I have to get them, I'll get them on Bricklink. Those are going to be the most expensive parts, I believe. But, whatever. Hi, Paige. I think I saw you pop in there, didn't I? No, Lucinda was actually Minnie. I was wrong, too. I didn't show her all the way. You can see her polka dot skirt at the bottom. Which she's got Mickey and Minnie over there. I forget how long ago we did those. It's been a minute. They hang in her office across the hall. We have a lot of Lego. A lot of Lego. Like I said, Paige and I grew up doing Lego as kids. And then one time, oh geez, man, we were living in our apartment, so we're going back plus 20 years ago. We went to Toys R Us, which was up the street from our old house, or not far from our old house. Okay, there's. Yeah, okay. Sorry. I sidetracked myself again. It happens a lot. Sorry, it's like one of my favorite songs ever. Lego, Star Wars Lego. So, we went to buy a present for one of the nephews, and we were looking around, and they had the original Star Wars Ultimate Collector Series X-Wing fighter on the shelf, and it was an open box, and it was super discounted. Yay, no more stickers. So I bought it for like half price or something stupid like that. It turns out it was missing one piece. And outside of the Millennium Falcon that sits back there, that is my favorite piece because it was my first one as an adult, so to speak. And I had that one for a long time, just it. And then the older I got, the more I was able to purchase more Lego, and I don't know, I don't plan on ever stopping. To the point now where I have like investment Lego, because it sounds funny, but stuff's worth a lot of money once it goes out of production. The aftermarket sales are phenomenal if you have the right stuff. Not all of it, but I'm liking to think that I have, at some point in the future, I'll have a nice little pile to sell off at some point in time, and hopefully make the money off of it. You know, I'm never going to get rich off of that, but because I don't buy enough surplus, because it's expensive. But I think I have some good ones. I've gotten some good deals on things. That's not right. See, I missed a piece somewhere. There it goes right there. No, actually looks right now. Yep. So it goes into my very well organized. What's your question? I'm not looking at the chat, you goofball. What's your question? I don't know. Is it Ken? You tell me. Is it? Well, I'm not really paying attention to chat that much. Come on, you guys have met me. I can't do more than like 2 things at the same time. And pretty much everybody in here, if you're not new, if you're new, like and subscribe. But if you're not new, you already know that I'm not paying attention to chat. I just lost where I was doing this. But yes, Ken, you are correct. You know, Kenny, when we debut on Thursday night, maybe I'll just sit here and do Lego and let you do all the talking. How about that? Same shameless plug. Join us on the 927 with Cakes and Kenny J channel. Subscribe, and we are going live on Thursday evening at 7 p.m. for our first show. Should be a complete train wreck. Tell me I'm wrong, Ken. Tell me I'm wrong. Little container. Because if this stuff rolls off the deck or off the desk, there is a air return right below my desk. And I hate having to go down in the cellar, pull the piece of duct tape off the side, open it up so I can retrieve the piece that inevitably falls. Jen, I hope you're not disappointed. Ken, people think we're going to be entertaining. Come on, fingers work. There you go. I don't know, like 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 times. I don't know. Then I get real good about keeping the gut up against the desk, and usually blocks the pieces. Not every time. I need to put like I want to put like a screen, like a piece of screen over it to keep the pieces from going down there. But with all the stupid animals we own that are in the house, I wouldn't be getting the air in my furnace. I mean, that's not even a lie. 4 cats and 2 dogs in here, not to mention Mandy, who sheds as bad or worse than they do. I don't shed any hair because I don't have any left. But notice she didn't come running and yelling at me because she knows I'm right. She sheds. That, and she has a phobia of being on camera. So I'm pretty safe. Oops. See, I'm yakking at you guys and I forgot to step. Start thinking about it. There we go. Yeah, see how? That's a problem, Lucinda, is my imagination decides to work in the middle of everything else that I'm doing. It was nice all the years I drove in the city, though, because I was forced to pay attention, obviously, to what I was doing so that other people didn't die because they're dumb. I was giving Kenny a hard time about everybody in the world is a crappy driver except for the truck drivers. And it's not exactly a fair statement, but we definitely help keep people from dying because we pay attention to the stupidity they do and we keep from hitting them on purpose. Although the urge is always there. But no. I only had ever... Come on, work. Stupid fingers. No, I only ever got... I saw tons of wrecks and had way too many close calls driving. But I was lucky that I only ever had one that was attributed to me And it's because a guy was hanging over the line and I hit his mirror and broke the glass with my mirror. So yeah, I took the hit for that, but it's kind of hard to stop a truck when somebody turns in front of you too, so the camera got me on that one. There we go. Tingles. Oh, come on. There we go. Anyway, I digress. We need Texas Beach chats so you can hear us. No, I think I'm better off not hearing you. That would be nice, because if you're not looking directly at it, like, because I'm facing, well, I can't, yeah, I can read the chat out of the corner of my eye. Here, off to Hollywood Studios. We will see you all later. Great. Thanks, Jen. You guys have fun. Hopefully it doesn't rain all afternoon. But it's Hollywood Studios. Off this Find Ray, I'm sure. One step at a time there, you genius. Making progress here. Slowly but surely. Oh, I have way too much blue. There are also parts for that giant Darth Vader that I probably won't need to buy because I have enough extras. Like, I have plenty of those. I'm going to need plenty of those. So hold those together. All right. 3 bags left. We're almost done. Okay. I am building Jango Fett's helmet. From the helmet series, Lego Helmet Series, Star Wars Lego Helmet Series. And I also have yet to build, and I'm not going to do them today, I don't think. Kylo Ren and AT-AT driver helmets to go with. Oh, cord's in the way. I have. The light's probably bright. Captain Rex, Commander Cody, Bosch or Princess Leia, and Luke Skywalker's Red 5 helmet, and then ooh, I'm not used to using the joystick on this thing. There's the Mandalorian, Boba Fett, the Death Trooper, Stormtrooper, TIE Fighter pilot, Scout Trooper, and of course Lord Vader. And I'm scared to see what other ones they come out with. Bye, Mama D. We'll see you later. Make sure Pete behaves during his games, because I won't be in for at least a little while. I just want to finish this helmet today. I have time to do it because it's hot and gross and we have nothing better to do today. Alright. Ooh. I know what that's for. Ah! Bounce right out of there. Yes. That is a hand-painted picture of Chewy from the company Chewy. They sent it to us on his birthday a few years ago because of his name, I guess. Apparently they've done that for many pet owners that use their services. Not sponsored, obviously, but let's see. Did I move that? There, that's all right. But look all right. Ah, wrong direction. Let's see here. Keep moving along. Yep, just a boring, not boring Saturday afternoon, but it's hot, gross outside, and I don't want to go out and cut grass because I don't have to. All right, need one more. Tell me I'm not missing a piece already. There it is. But oh, okay. All right, that makes sense. Let's see him right here. Three. Paige, you haven't. I thought you built that already. Actually, I kind of forgot you had it. I'm surprised you haven't built it already. There we go. Let's see here. Well, these are pretty. These helmets are pretty quick builds, but once I get this one built, he's got a home next to his version of Slave One, and then I'll put Boba Fett up by his Slave One. And then I'll put the Mandalorian next to the UCS Razor Crest, which is back there. And then I have room for Kylo Ren and the AT-AT pilot over here on this shelf. At some point, I'll probably do a stream where I'm like, have to rearrange everything. And maybe I'll invite you guys to join because I can never decide where I want to put everything. Because in this little tiny room that I have, I have to be very creative on my space and what I can display and what I'm going to decide to put in storage. Oh. There we go. Pay attention there, goofball. Brush, but brush is not for everybody. I appreciate that. Usually build more in the winter time when it's really cold out. Oh yeah, I think it might be fun. Okay, to get everybody's input, and that way you can check out the collection and just see everything. And I like showing it off; it's fun. I'm pretty passionate about it. I'm good. I don't know if I'm committed to it, so. But, you know. Randy lets me do it, so. And I thank her for that. Of course, she's almost as bad as I am. Her office is full of brickheads. Your like Sokotano brickhead. She's literally has small shelves all the way around the top of her office, and they're not full yet, but they will be, and we're gonna have to figure out where to put all the new ones that come out every year, because there is a slew of them right now on my list on Lego.com to be purchased to further the collection. I mean, all genres. She's got Looney Tunes and Simpsons and the Star Wars, Harry Potter, Marvel. Oh geez, I don't even know. So many. I built some of them for her. She's got a bunch down here in my the cabinet on my desk that she has backlog to build, but she's in the middle of that 3,000 piece Hogwarts puzzle at the moment, so brickheads can be built on a rainy day, or a hot day, I guess. Any day, really. But when there's nothing else going on. This is what's going on. Let's go back. Because I don't pay attention. And when I do pay attention, I'm really not paying attention. Anybody else get that? Interesting build. That's kind of cool. Like this whole piece. Some of the techniques they use sometimes just somebody way smarter than me is doing that. You built this whole thing. You know, that should be the bottom, right? But that's the bottom. It's smooth, and there's studs on that side, but you slide it in there and you can't tell. That's pretty cool. The engineers at Lego are smart people. All right. I wish radio stations would play non-radio played Zeppelin. Does it make sense? because they got some really cool stuff. But you never hear that stuff. Come on, get in there. I missed. Oh, that's what I missed. No. That's right. Right? I missed something here. What did I miss? That's what I missed. I knew it. See, I got the yak and I missed one. Oh no. Ah, get off there. There we go. I want to film with this bad thing. Get sidetracked. Keep getting sidetracked. Fingers are starting to hurt too. Thumbs. Eventually, I'm going to have to get my thumbs fixed. I think. I'm really not looking forward to doing that. I keep thinking about the fact that I still have a bunch of down limbs and things I gotta clean up in the back part of the property, and I ain't doing that today. Probably ain't gonna do it tomorrow either, because it's freaking hot out there. Where am I going? Right there, like that. Boom, 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 boom. That's really it. Okay. Getting there, getting there, getting there, getting there, getting there, getting there. I was gonna say, I knew you'd had it for a while, Paige. Like I said, I forgot. The reason I bought it is because it's got that stupid lizard in it. Pascal. Sorry, I forgot his name there for a second. Forgot his name. I was down there in... Was it May we were looking for him? Over there by the Rapunzel bathrooms? Yeah, that's where he is. That little creek area behind, like, what is that? Memento Mori's. On the back side of that. I think there's like 10 or 15 of them down there. We found, yeah, because we were standing there with Yvonne. Manny and I were, I think it was Yvonne. It still is. And we were standing there looking for Pascal's. He is fun. I'll give you that. Parts. So many parts. How long have we been going here? Oh, almost an hour and a half. Oh, last bag. There you go. thought there were 6 bags. There's only 5. Well, thanks everybody for joining today. I mean, I know there's only a few of you in here, but I don't know. Just something to do. Goofing off. Because why not? Actually, I'd never done this, streamed this stuff before, and like I said, I know a few other creators do it, and it's fine. I'm not trying to beat out anybody. Just trying to have fun. Which is like what Kenny J and I are going to do on Thursday on our new channel, the 927. Like and subscribe. We're just going to do what we do and have some fun with it. So we enjoy this community enough that we want to share a little bit more, I guess. I don't know. Actually, it's a good excuse for the two of us to get together and hang out. More than anything else. I say that because when we talk to them during the week, them being Ken, Lily, and Jen, of course, Lily is the star of the show. And this gives Kenny and I an excuse to hang out, and she can't boss us around, even though we'll probably let her boss us around, because that's kind of what we do. But yeah, I know probably pretty much everybody that's watching is subscribed to Lily's Life. If you're not, you need to be. She's amazing. Her channel is amazing. They go live every so often, but their vlogs are stellar. Their lives are stellar too. And they just love to have fun, and they enjoy the heck out of Disney and all things around Orlando. And I am a huge supporter of them, as most of us here are. So if you're not liked and subscribed to Lily's Life, you should be. And if you're not, shame on you.
This is Rock Bar.
Oh wow. Oh, okay, that's what I thought it was going to be. There you are. Oh, that's very, wow. He's actually been very simple. Like, some of these helmets are like ridiculously weird. This one's he's been very, very simple, a simple build. I'm not mad about that. But some of the domes are just kind of ridiculous with the amount of single pieces, and they're small, and if you're not like super paying attention, you'll miss something. And then you gotta go back and try and figure out what the heck you missed. I was right. No, you cannot request songs. I'm not doing that. I appreciate that, George, but no, I'm not gonna. This is just satellite radio on a. It's called Rock Bar Station on Sirius, and I'm not gonna try and find all the songs on it because it's all on my phone, which I'm streaming on. You know, it's a big pain in the butt. It's a new. I'm not gonna play DJ today. I play what I want to hear. I'm not trying to be rude, obviously. I think you guys know that by now. I mean, if Dame's here, I'll be rude, but that's different. I'm surprised he hasn't piped in to yell at me for going live. Probably doing stuff, though, so that's fine. Half of his face is what this is. Nope, I'm not going to play DJ today. Or anything, really. Man, a lot of layers on his face. There you are, hiding. Wrong color. Here we go. Yep. Okey-dokey. Half his face. The other half of his face. I know a lot of people don't like using the online instructions. They would rather use the book, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I prefer to use the iPad for the directions because there's no glare on the pages, which I found that out was a huge issue when I built the Millennium Falcon so many years ago. Which is, that's my favorite one that I have, so. Definitely by far. Yes, there's a good story behind that one. Saved for a different day. It's actually better to hear Mandy tell that story, so I'll make her do that one of these days. Hey, Sri, how are you, server girl? I keep forgetting that I have to look over there and check that chat every once in a while. See, when I'm mowing and boring you guys with doing that instead of this, I don't have to look at the check because I can't read it. Don't have to remember to do it.
A wide selection of New York domestics are always available at Rock Bar.
Oh my goodness. I'm like a little Beastie Boys. I'm gonna bet most of you out there know the words to this. A lot of you do, I guarantee it. Flip. We are almost finished. Finished. All done. Looks pretty good. I like it. Django Fett. And I'm going to place him, but that's going to require me to get on the step stool and move Vader and all kinds of stuff. So I'm not going to do that right now. I am going to say thank you for coming in and joining today and being probably bored out of your skulls, but hey, that's what you get when you come on my channel. Useless, pointless content. It's kind of fun. It's nice to hang out with everybody. Dorina. Thanks, Sheree. Appreciate it. It's not hard when you follow directions, right? Oh yeah, you can actually put his little thing down too. I forgot about that. But yep. So I'm gonna call it an afternoon. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. I'll probably do this again in the future because on the really hot, crappy days, this is something fun to do, or the cold, snowy days. So y'all have a good afternoon. You're going to do fireworks again tonight. Be safe, have fun, and we'll see y'all next time. Thank you much. Bye.